You'll see it all with a free 1-month trial of Racing UK.
4 furlongs to go, and Abdoon now takes up the running. Abdoon in the lead from Gildoran, Riberetto next to the rails. Then behind these comes Bucklow Hill. Then Hold Tight under pressure. Wonderful Surprise begins a run. Here comes Jupiter Island with a good-looking run with 2.5 furlongs to go. And Walter Swinburne Committee strikes for home. But Jupiter Island is in close contention now with these two well clear of Morgan's Choice. 2 furlongs to go. Abdoon in the lead from Jupiter Island, switched next to the rails. And Jupiter Island comes through to take up the running. Jupiter Island in the lead from Abdoon in second place. Morgan's Choice third. Van coming out of the pack to finish fourth, coming inside the final furlong. And it's Jupiter Island in the lead from Abdoon in second place. Morgan's Choice is third and Van in fourth. Lester Pickett's going to win the Tote Ebor. He's 4 lengths to the good. Over Abdoon going up towards the line. Jupiter Island's going to win it quite handsomely. At the line, Jupiter Island the winner, Abdoon in second. Then Morgan's Choice and Van in Gilby Cavalier and Bucklow. So it's Moulton the lead from Epsom in second place, but the Royal Runner Insula makes ground, as too does Rough Pearl. Central Line coming very wide indeed. They're well in line for home, just over 3 to go. Insula, Special Vintage, Bucklow Hill finishing well. Then Rough Pearl, Crazy coming with a run. Central Line not done with 2.5 to go. On the very wide outside, Central Line disputes it with Bucklow Hill and Crazy. Then Special Vintage, Rough Pearl has it all to do. Just 2 to go, and it's Crazy who strikes and goes for home from Central Line and Bucklow Hill. Then Special Vintage and Kilby Cavalier finishing fast, but Crazy has the edge from Central Line in second place. Crazy by a couple of legs to Central Line and Bucklow Hill, Special Vintage, and he's on a flying at the finish, but inside the final furlong, it's Crazy and Walter Swinburne driving for home. Central Line putting in a renewed challenge, but he's not going to get there. Crazy's going to win the Ebor at the line. Crazy is the winner in a photo from Central Line. Then Bucklow Hill and Special Vintage, nothing to choose between the Fitzgerald pair. Desario ridden by Adam Schultz, yet to be headed. Broadleaf makes ground up on the outside, but it's Desario in the lead from the favourite Cazaroon in second as they turn for home. Just over 4 to race. Then McClure back in third, James Bead in 4. Next to the rails, Kublai gets a reminder. Rough Pearl is a one-tailed off, just over 3.5 to race, and it's now Cazaroon who throws down the challenge to Desario. Behind these, Broadleaf makes ground, so too Clanrallier up on the outside, so too Ledburn. Western Dancer coming with a run as McClure drops back. 2.5 to race, and the favourite under pressure. Cazaroon, Walter Swinburne going for everything now, with just over 2 to race. It's Desario still the leader, with Broadleaf finishing best of all. So too coming with a wet sail up on the outside is Western Dancer, and with 1.5 to race, it's Western Dancer with a white cap who just has the call over Broadleaf, who's the challenger. The favourite is beaten, dropping tamely away. Lemhill stays on, a furlong to go, and it's Western Dancer in the lead. Western Dancer drawing away from Broadleaf, with Lemhill back in third place. Desario back in 4, then Pikes Peak in 5, but coming up towards the line. Western Dancer's going to win the Tote Ebor at the post. Western Dancer is the winner. Broadleaf is second, Lemhill third, Pikes Peak 4, Desario 5. They come down to the 3 furlong marker, and Chauve Souris up with the pace too. And now next to the rails, Primary comes through to take up the running. And Primary quickly goes clear from Chauve Souris in second. 5 Farthing starts a charge down the centre of the track. White Mill with a lot to do in mid-division. Just over 2 to go. And it's Primary in the lead from Chauve Souris. Then behind these, Darkham next to the rails. High Tension starts to pick up ground. 1.5 furlongs to go. And Primary in a clear lead over High Tension, Chauve Souris, Darkham, Jewel Venture, New Sales Park. And staying on really well, Russian Noble. But Primary with a 3-length lead inside the final furlong. And Primary with Greville Starkey looking round is going to win the Tote Ebor up towards the line. Primary wins it at the post. Primary is the winner. Chauve Souris second. Then in third came Darkham, close for 4 between New Sales Park and next to the rails, High Tension. Just over 3 furlongs to go, and Ilduar has it. Ilduar from Trapeze Artist and Buckley and Treasure Hunter and Darkham and Alahoon unleashes a run, and Pycea, and very, very wide indeed is Chicklet coming with a run. They've got just over 2 furlongs to go, and it's Ilduar in the lead. Darkham and Ambassador Challenge on the right, on the left, Trapeze Artist and Buckley and Alahoon and Pycea. It's a wide open race with just a furlong to go, and Darkham has it from Ilduar inside the final furlong. Darkham surges and goes clear. Ilduar second. Pipslet staying on very well to be third, but Darkham has it by 2, by 3. inside the final furlong. Darkham scoots away from these. Pipstead stays on, want to be second. Close for third, but up the line, Darkham, Pipstead, photo for third out of Hunak and Ildewar, a big gap. They're in line for home, they've got 4 to go, and it's Shimshek in the red jacket on the outside of High Knoll. Western Dancer coming over the run in. Behind these comes Nella. Then next to the rails is Lord Justice. Turgot pulled out. Finishing well is Smart Roberto. They race down to the 3 and Shimshek goes on. Shimshek in the lead at the rear of the field. His Swinging Gunner, that's starting a run, but Shimshek has it from Nella making ground on the outside. Back in third is Western Dancer, and Nella now storms through. They pass the 2 pole, and Nella has it by a couple of lengths to Shimshek. On the wide outside, Ocean Balla coming with a run. Raslan finishing fast next to the rails. Down to the furlong pole, and Nella has it from Raslan with Tender Type for Yorkshire finishing well. Nella though out in front by a length and a half to Raslan. As they go up toward the line, Nella's going to win this very tidily. And at the line, Nella wins it, Raslan second. Tender Type is third, close for 4th minute. So they level up for home in the Toad Ebor, and they set sail for home. And Aga Khan 1-2 at this stage, with the white-faced Rouchard pressed on the outside by Afrid. Next to the rails is Cantus Firmus keeping up the gallop. Then behind these comes Sapience, and the favourite Greville Starkey has to go to work as they come down towards the 3. And it's Afrid wide of Sapience, and Greville's looking for room next to the rails on Horn Dance, who at this stage is 1 pace. Tailspin is starting to open up a right open race as they pass the 2, and Sapience has it. Sapience from on the outside coming with a run in the green jacket, Bush Hill, Sapience and Bush Hill. Then comes Afrid and Tailspin with finishing fast. Go for them, they're inside the final furlong, and it's Sapience who's keeping up the gallop. Sapience for Yorkshire from Bush Hill, putting in a big finish. They're duelling up front, but Sapience has the answers, and Sapience will win it from Bush Hill second, Horn Dance third. Afrid was 4, and then Go 4 and 5. And it's Craig got in the lead from Cambo, with up on the outside trying to come with a 1 Barish. Then just in behind these comes Roller Dollar, and these are followed by Nafzawa, and then behind that one is Lawrence Courage, and also trying to make good ground is a Grey First Victory. At this stage doesn't look as if Local Derby will be winning, but they race down to the 2 furlong marker, and here the Grey First Victory together with Further Flight, who's opened up, come to take Trainglot, and they're inside the final quarter mile, and it's First Victory, and on the right Further Flight. These 2 clear of Trainglot, then Roller Dollar, and from absolutely nowhere Holy Zeal comes with the run. Bean King's on the wide outside, gets its first call now, but it's Further Flight who goes further ahead as they come inside the final furlong, and Further Flight, Holy Zeal, First Victory and Bean King. It's between these, and Further Flight gets there. Further Flight beats Bean King, Holy Zeal, then First Victory and Trainglot, a gap of 4 to Barrett. And it's Deposky in the lead from Castle Courageous and Barish, and then behind these comes Secret Waters, West Home on the rail, Shambo on the rail too, under half a mile to go, and then behind these Tide Mark starts to pick up. Roller Dollar is picking up well from the back, and they come down to the 3 marker, and as they do so it's still Deposky in the lead from Castle Courageous and West Home and Barish, and really very few others have got in the race yet, but making strides on the outside comes Lift and Load and Tide Mark. Shambo now pulled wide for a run. They've got 2 to go, and it's Deposky who's clear by 3 to 4, a furlong and a half to go in the Toad Ebor, and it's Deposky clear by 5 with Time Mark chasing in second, Shambo third, West Ham, Roller Dollar United run on the rail, Castle Courageous Lift and Load. They're inside the final furlong, and it's Deposky clear by 4, kept up to his work. Time Mark is pressing hard as he goes for the line, but Deposky's going to win it, and attacking right on Deposky gains the day. Deposky wins it from Time Mark and Roller Dollar and Shambo. And it's Satin Lover that goes into the lead. Satin Lover, the leader from Hawaiital bar the rail, and then Quick Ransom staying on nicely down the centre of the track. Steerforth starts to press, then Whitechapel. Briar Creek with a run, Hajame. Off the pace, Star Player with a run, Castaret. Then past the 2, and it's Quick Ransom in the lead. Quick Ransom going on by about a length. Here through in the second place is Briar Creek, and that one's finishing well. They've got a furlong to go in the Toad Ebor, and it's Quick Ransom pressed on the outside by Briar Creek, and it's Briar Creek and Quick Ransom. Quick Ransom and Briar Creek with Steerforth leading up ground with a run, Star Player, but at the line Quick Ransom just takes it from Briar Creek and Steerforth. Whitechapel for 4. and they've passed the 4, and Sarawat in the blue and red comes to press Million in Mind. That's the 1-2. Castle Courageous showing third. The black sleeves of Night Gloving starts to get going. Brandon Prince behind these. This fast pace has caught a lot of them out, but not Sarawat, who makes the best of his way home, and it's Sarawat in the lead, clear by 3. 2 Night Gloving, a Million in Mind second and third. Dreams End in 4. They come past the 2, and Sarawat still has the edge. Still Sarawat clear by 2 and 3 to Night Gloving. So as they come inside the final furlong and a half, and it's Sarawat and Night Gloving 1 and 2. A Reg Acres 1-2 in the Ebor. Dreams End is coming for places. Oh So Risky picks off the back and flies, but as they race up toward the line, it's Sarawat a long way clear. A photo for places, but Sarawat and Richard Quinn win the Toad Ebor. Oh So Risky second, Dreams End third. Down the freight straight they come past the 4, and the big grey Hasten to Add strides through into the lead, running the rail Tree of Life, and between the pair Midi and Blue. These three have it by a length and a half on the outside. Cumbrian Rhapsody, Wings Coast getting closer. Here comes on the outside Blazing Spectacle. They've got 2.5 to go, and the grey Hasten to Add. Is he going to take this race? He's gone into a length lead in the Toad Ebor. Tree of Life, here comes Blazing Spectacle. Cumbrian Rhapsody is running his best race for a long time. Admiral as well starts to pick up from the back. Solarctica also with a run in behind them, bit on the side, is running well. They come down towards the final furlong, and the favourite leads in the Toad Ebor. This is Hasten to Add, clear by a length and a half, but here come a host of horses to come and take him. Admiral's well through for second place, Solarctica third, as he race up towards the line. Hasten to Add's going to win it. Hasten to Add, Admiral's well, Dover Patrol, Solarctica.